Hey guys, what is up? It is Lauren here, back with a new video. Welcome back, and if you're new here, hello. Today we have a very special ranking video. I'm a liar, I'm a fraud, I'm a cheat, I'm a hypocrite. I fucking love this album, bro. I love it. We're gonna do this ranking video. If you have never seen any of my ranking videos, make sure you go check those out. So what we do is we put all of these songs in a tier list, and then from there we rearrange them, and essentially that's the ranking. But before we dive into this reputation ranking, I just want to go on record and say, I know I've seen the comments, which were overwhelmingly sweet. Like, obviously we had some assholes, but it's YouTube, whatever. This freaking album is probably my most played besides Evermore. It just depends on my mood. I play Evermore, I think, more in the morning, and if I need some energy, I'll turn on Reputation. Y'all, this shit is so good. I also just bought Evermore on vinyl, and I think I might get Reputation. I will say that Reputation has some of my favorite Taylor songs. Even if it might not be my favorite Taylor album so far in my journey, it has some of my favorite records 100%. And on my Patreon, I actually watched the Reputation tour. It's on Patreon, it's uncut if you guys wanted to go check that out over there. It was already growing on me a lot, the album, but that completely changed everything after watching that. So without further ado, let's rank these songs. Starting with Ready For It. Ready For It was a track that I immediately got. It wasn't a track that had to grow on me, but it is a track that I think was phenomenal live. It was so good that it just grew on me even more. And honestly, I think it is my favorite intro that she's done so far. It has so much energy. My nephew loves it. It has an amazing beat. I love the breakdown at the end of this song as well. I think that this is I think it's a perfect track for this album, 100%. Now, Endgame. I know in my reaction I said I didn't enjoy this song. That's not entirely true. I play this song. It's probably one of my most played songs off of this album now, because something about Taylor's pre-chorus in this song is so addicting that, like, it's one of my favorite moments from her in general in this journey. I don't wanna touch you, I just wanna be drinking on a beach. Like, oh my god, you can't tell me, bro. It's so good. It's so good. But I will say I still don't like Ed Sheeran's part. I did like the live version. Future's part grew on me a lot as well. Like, it was just so fucking good, man. But I think because of Ed's verse, I'm gonna put this song at great. Because I would have had it at a skip before, but like I said, it has grown on me. Next up, we've got I Did Something Bad. Amazing live. I love the crashes on this song. So much energy, so badass. I still hate the ra-ta-ta-ta-ta, but I sing that part the loudest because it's like a gag to me now, and I just think it's funny now. I love the ominous sound, and my favorite part from this song is when she's like, and I do it over and over and over. Like, oh my god. And I just love the outro of this song as well. So we're gonna put I Did Something Bad at amazing. I don't think it's necessarily perfect, but I do think it's a better song than Endgame. Next up, we have Don't Blame Me. Like, I don't even, like, what the fuck. That is the best song on the album. One of my favorite Taylor songs, 100%. The synths on this track, I love how she drags her voice in this song. She took us to church with this track. Like, it was just something I've never heard sonically from Taylor, and it's like top 3 tracks for me from her. Ugh, I could go on about that track like so much. And I will say, on the Reputation Stadium tour, I loved her rearrangements of the songs. Like, her breakdowns that she did were incredible, and it definitely had some songs grow on me. All right, the next song we have is Delicate, track 5 from Taylor. I love this track as well so much. I think it has the best vibes on the album. I love when she says, isn't it? Like, that's my favorite part for sure. Love the production. That bridge breakdown, 10 out of 10. And honestly, it's one of my favorites. I'm gonna put Delicate at amazing. Fuck it. Perfect song. Next up, we've got Look What You Made Me Do. I learned a lot of people don't like this track. I don't understand. It has so much energy. It's so fun. How could you not dance to this song? It's and coming from Taylor on this album, and the music video, I reacted to that as well. It's on my Patreon. The music video made me like this song so much more. And the Endgame music video, I forgot to mention that as well. Endgame music video is probably my favorite music video that she's ever done. That's like Hall of Fame fave of mine from Taylor. Oh, she looks so good in that shit. Oh, I love that Look What You Made Me Do. Is sort of like a revenge track. And I think the dated sound that I was saying, that like this album sound like the production sounds a little dated. I think it sounds dated on this song, but I think it works. We're gonna throw Look What You Made Me Do at amazing. All because I do think it's one of my favorites because it's so high energy, but it's not touching ready for it. Don't Blame Me and Delicate for me. Next up, we got So It Goes. Love the chorus on this track. It's got a little bit of Freaky Taylor before we get to Dress. All Eyes on You, My Magician. Come on now. I love the drums in this track as well. And I also love the ad-libs at the end of the song. This is just, it's a fantastic track to me. And something about it is just so... yes. We're gonna put So It Goes as at amazing as well. All right, next up we've got Gorgeous. I love the James Reynolds little baby voice. It was so cute, but it's honestly overall not my favorite song. It's sort of annoying to me, but I do understand why people would like this song. I do like the simplicity of the drums in this track. So we're gonna be putting Gorgeous at mid. Sorry if it's your favorite song, I apologize. Next up we have Getaway Car. Such a bop of a track. I love the production on this song, and the outro in this song is one of my favorites on the album. We're gonna throw Getaway Car at great. Next up we've got King of My Heart. While I do love her vocals on this track, I absolutely hate the production. I know it's a lot of people's like favorite track on this album from the comments I saw, but it's just not, I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. And honestly, it sounds like all the songs pre-Taylor Journey that I disliked from her. My least favorite, and therefore we're getting the skip tier. I already know y'all are gonna crucify me for that placement in the comments. It's okay, I'm ready for it. Next up we've got Dancing with Our Hands Tied. Girl, this is an instant fucking classic. This is the best song on the album. Fuck, this song is so good. And the live version of this song, the rearrangement of this song, one of my favorite Taylor songs ever. Love the tempo. Her best melodies on this project, besides the pre-chorus and endgame. And we were dancing with the hands tied, hands tied. Oh, I love the crashing of this production as well. The pacing is perfect and the bridge eats down. All right, next up on our list, we've got Dress. Freaky, 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 deaky Taylor Swift. Man, I enjoy this song. I loved her live version of it as well. It just makes me feel sexy. This is like the most random shit ever, but I feel like Kelly Rowland would sound very good on this track. Like if there was ever a remix, Taylor, call me, okay? Get Kelly Rowland on the remix for the Taylor's version of this album. And honestly, I love that she's touching on sexual content in this song. You don't really hear that much coming from Taylor, at least the stuff that I've heard so far. The bridge ate down again, and Jack Antonoff, he just loves his sense. We're gonna be putting Dress at a perfect song. All right, next up we've got This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. A lot of you guys dislike this song. I could see why. It is a little campy, but I don't know, it's petty and it's cute to me. It's shady, it's messy, and it's just a funny track. I love it unironically. Basically calling Kanye a baby, it was like the cherry on top for me. Literally the funniest she's ever been. I'm gonna put this one at good but not great. Next up we've got Call It What You Want. Love how she sounds on this track. I don't like the lyrics much in this song as I like how it sounds sonically. I love the like empty voided production that Jack does on this song. It kind of leaves space for Taylor and it's not too much going on. It's a simple song and it's good. I think Call It What You Want is good but not great. All right, last track we have is New Year's Day. New Year's Day is one of my favorites on this album. It's a slower cut. I love the piano chords on this. Shout out O-Rod. Fantastic ending to this album. I feel like I couldn't have picked a better song to end the album with. And it's kind of sad considering what happened with Taylor and Joe. And the vocals and the emotions in this song are great. And when she says, hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. Probably my favorite lyrics of this whole album. We're gonna put New Year's Day at a perfect track. Overall, definitely a grower of an album. There was so many songs that grew on me, and there were songs that I liked first listen that I just kind of fell off from. This album is filled with bad bitch energy, revenge, satire, great vocals, high energy, great overall performance from Taylor. The features are a little lacking. That's probably my only like critique of this album is the features just didn't really do it for me. But I know that with the Taylor's version, it's probably going to have way more features and sound a lot different. But I hope she doesn't switch too much up, because there's a lot of elements that I do love about this album. It just really needs like very minor production tweaks. All right, and if you guys are new here, like I said at the beginning of the video, what we like to do is rearrange these based on the tiers. So we have one song in Skip, that's gonna stay there. We have one song in Gorgeous. We have one song in Mid, Gorgeous, that's gonna stay there. And we have two in Good But Not Great. I think Call It What You Want is probably the better song. So I'm gonna put that there. And then in the great category, we have Getaway Car and Endgame. I'm gonna put Getaway Car above Endgame. Yeah, that seems right. And then in our amazing tier, we have I Did Something Bad, Look What You Made Me Do, and So It Goes. I'm gonna leave, actually this is a perfect ranking. I Did Something Bad I will put first, then Look What You Made Me Do, and then So It Goes. In our perfect song tier, we have Ready For It, Don't Blame Me, Delicate, Dancing With Our Hands Tied, Dress, and New Year's Day. So I think my favorite track on this entire album is it's either, I think Dancing With Our Hands Tied and Don't Blame Me are like neck and neck for me. Just depends on my mood. And then I would have Ready For It. And then I would have New Year's Day. Then I would have Dress, then Delicate. This makes sense for me. So essentially this would be my ranking. At the bottom, it would be King of My Heart, and then we'll go up to Gorgeous. This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, Call It What You Want, Endgame, Getaway Car, So It Goes, Look What You Made Me Do, I Did Something Bad, Delicate, and then my top 5 would go. 5 would be Dress, 4 would be New Year's Day, 3 would be Ready For It, 2 would be Don't Blame Me, and then number 1 would be Dancing With Our Hands Tied. Thank you, Taylor, for putting this out. Honestly, I'm so happy that I do these ranking videos, because it allows me to sit and review an album and not just react to it, because everyone's first reaction is so different. Like, there's been so many albums that I've loved in the past that grew on me that I just didn't necessarily get on the first listen, but this was one of those albums. Yeah, but let me know, what is your song ranking on this entire album? And also, where would you rank Reputation in Taylor's discography? Let me know your favorite song. Let me know a skip for you if there's any. Make sure you guys go join the Patreon family. Go follow me on the socials. Thank you guys for watching. And if you're thinking about subscribing, you're already here. So, might as well stay for a while. Till next time, love you guys. Bye.